All right, turning now our attention to the COVID vaccine, rather. The CDC is now saying 1 in 4 adults have been fully vaccinated. Now, this all comes as the Johnson & Johnson company warns of a drop in their supply coming up next week. Available doses of J&J's vaccine are expected to drop from about 5 million this week to 785,000 next week. The governor of Illinois blaming a mix-up of ingredients at that Baltimore plant that ruined millions of doses that hadn't been sent out yet. Federal officials insist that it won't impact overall distribution goals. Plus, vaccination sites in North Carolina and Colorado have temporarily stopped giving out those J&J shots after a small number of people had adverse reactions. Health experts say the side effects are normal and they insist that the vaccines are safe.
These were very mild adverse reactions, and the CDC actually came out with a statement in the evening saying that the vaccinations should resume.
Even with the number of people getting vaccinated, hospitalizations are apparently on the rise in 17 states. Experts are cautioning young, unvaccinated Americans to be careful, as their demographic is also seeing a rise in.
The state, Kern County, and 23ABC is dedicated to making sure those who have questions or concerns about the COVID-19 vaccine can get the information that they need. This morning, we're taking an in-depth look at the outreach programs and initiatives underway. State Public Health has a new outreach campaign for Black and African American communities across California.
I'm not sure if there's anything I can say to my family members to convince them to take the COVID-19 vaccine.
That video is the latest part of the state's Let's Get to Immunity public education campaign. According to the CDPH director, data shows that COVID-19 disproportionately impacts Black and African American communities in terms of severity, mortality, and economics. And these communities are also being vaccinated at disproportionately low rates. The campaign aims to target culturally specific concerns and questions surrounding the vaccine. To watch the full video, go to CA Public Health on YouTube or visit cdph.ca.gov. And the MLK Community Initiative has also been trying to spread awareness here in Bakersfield, encouraging African Americans to get vaccinated. The group says less than 3% of African Americans here in the county have received the vaccine. That's despite being one of the demographics that's most at risk for the virus, as we just mentioned. Now, this Sunday, the group will host a free COVID vaccine event. It's taking place at the People's Missionary Baptist Church on Madison Street off Casa Loma Drive. It runs from 10 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. And if you're interested in scheduling an appointment, we do have a link on our website.
And also trying to combat those low numbers for certain groups, the State Superintendent of Public Instruction, Tony Thurmond, and many others are hosting a virtual roundtable. In it, they will talk about how vaccinations can support Latinx communities. Experts will address the common concerns and the questions you might have. It is open to the public from 11 to noon. You can watch it on Facebook Live at facebook.com/CA Education.